Alright, so you say that you need to upgrade every year. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. You said every year. Alright? Now we're going to take a look at the life cycle of the PlayStation 5 and how that went. It was pretty fucking short. A 3070, you say, right? That was in 2020. September 1st when that came out, okay? Alright? And you say that, and you pull up a Chat GPT overall rating. Each game, every single game has their own minimum and recommended specs. Alright, think about it. Recommended 3070 4 years ago. 4. Alright. Look at the life cycle of the PS5. Okay? Actually, I'm gonna look it up. I don't even remember when that was out. PS5 release date. It says November 2020. The 12th of November. Alright? And yeah, that's about it. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But using Chat GPT to prove your point does not work well if you do not know how games work at all. Like, specs range from different, it's different ranges. You're not gonna have the same recommendations for Black Ops 6 if you were to get that shit game, or fucking Elden Ring. Fucking Elden Ring runs worse than Black Ops 6. Alright? They're both AAA games, but they have different requirements. You cannot use overall stats for all the games and then prove your point that you have to upgrade every year. That's bullshit, you know? And if you would look at the prices of the graphics cards, they're not that expensive, man. Like, for example, the AMD 6700 XT, it's like almost 200, you know? Just swap it out. There you go. Why is it better? Why? Explain why it's better. Because it's cheaper? Because no. That's not even close to how that doesn't oh my god. And on top of that, you have upscaled 4K. Upscaled. Okay? It's not native 4K. It's upscaled. Yeah. You can build a PS5 equivalent computer, no biggie. Like, for especially $700, you got a lot more going for you. And you have more options. And you don't have to pay for online. Free online sounds good to me. Just saying. But, you know, let me pull up this little screenshots. You say, you know, it doesn't make any sense, $700 upgrade and again $80 for a stand. We don't even need to add the stand to it. It's still shit. And if you have a PC, then you will also have to upgrade it more often and have to buy accessories. If your sole purpose of having a machine is only for gaming, for sure consoles are better? Are we going to undermine all the mods that you can install? And don't say, oh, modding is, you know, ruining online games. I'm talking about single-player games. That's modding, okay? Alright? Man, I say that's not true at all. And you said, why not? And I said, you don't need to upgrade more often. And then you're telling me you do, mate. On the other hand, you need to upgrade a console. You don't need to upgrade a console. There is no way. That's not true. You can upgrade storage. That's about it. But it's still an upgrade. Alright? And you say all the games that are available for console are already optimized for... That's bullshit, because Elden Ring was god-awful performance on console. Okay? Alright, so... However, when NVIDIA will release a new GPU next year, NVIDIA is not the only front. That's not the only storefront that you can get. Like the GPU manufacturers like AMD, I wouldn't talk about Intel though. I don't know about their graphics cards, but there's AMD and NVIDIA. AMD is usually the cheaper route. Just saying. And you said all the latest AAA games are going to go for that, and you have to compromise here and there for 1-year-old GPU, and that is false. False as fuck. I said you don't need to upgrade every year. Explain why we have to, because what you're saying is a load of shit, and it is. And you say, I already explained in my last comment, probably your brain is full of shit. Oh, like, yeah, regurgitate that shit back to me, right? And it's up to you whether you want to upgrade it every year, or you are fine with reducing some graphics settings to medium, or dropping the FPS a bit too. Well, do you know what optimization is? Console optimization. They turn down your settings. Okay, think about that. You don't get ultra, you don't get epic settings. You don't even have a graphics options menu. Alright? You just have to stick with whatever the developers shove down your throat. And it's up to you whether you want to upgrade it every year, or you are fine with reducing some graphics settings, okay, medium, or dropping the FPS a bit to compensate. What are you talking about? What? Okay. I said still stands. You don't need to upgrade every year. And you say false? Based on what? Do you even browse Steam or other stores? Do you track the PC requirements for games? Bro, are you stupid or illiterate? And he pulls up ChatGPT of overall 2023 and 2024 AAA game requirements. That's a smart move. You do know that's a dumb argument. Well, actually, I don't even need to read the rest of my comments, because I basically just explained it in this video.